Hey friends, good day to you. Welcome to another music lesson. It's Uncle Joe. Hope you've been good and I hope you've been getting through well with your lessons. Remember to send your feedbacks, like and subscribe so you can get notifications, you can get my other videos, right? Today we're progressing very nicely. And today we'll look at tones and semitones or semitones, whichever you feel comfortable with. Tones and semitones. Now, the instrument I use this instrument to do this lesson. The keyboard is the best instrument to use to teach this lesson. And so I'll draw one, and I deliberately waited until I start the lesson to draw it, so that you can see. Because usually they would ask my students to draw a keyboard. My music students, when I was at school, each of them had to have a diagram of a keyboard on a nice piece of cardboard, and they got grades for it. They got graded for it, right? So that helps. If you can draw the keyboard, it will help you. So I'm drawing it now. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need at least 8 of them. Alright? So put letters in. These are notes on the keyboard. Alphabetically G, not H, but A, again, B, C, D, E, etc. So that's how it is. The notes on the keyboard are repetitive. So after 8 notes, we say that's an octave. After an octave, C to C, or D to D is an octave, but we started at C. So after the octave, we have the D coming back at a higher pitch, and the E coming back at a higher pitch, or at a higher pitch, and it continues like that. The notes just repeat themselves, higher pitches. All right? So I'll put here, these are the white keys on the keyboard, and these are the black ones. Sure, you've seen a keyboard before. I have white keys and black keys. So these are the black ones, and you have the white ones. The blacks, 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 all right? So black keys and white keys. Try to black it as much as possible. Right. Good. So there you have a mini keyboard. All right, with white keys and black keys. Now if you look carefully on that keyboard, that diagram, you will notice that the black keys, you have them in groups of 2 and 3 respectively. Right? If you look at a wider keyboard, a keyboard with more range, octaves, you will see the same thing. Black keys are grouped in 2s and 3s, 2s and 3s. Right? There's a reason for that. We'll find that out. Okay, so I did not forget to put a black key between here and here. I did not forget. That's how it's built naturally. That's how the keyboard is. Okay? So tones and semitones. Now, tones and semitones are intervals between notes. Interval, another word for space, right? But we call them interval in music, right? Tones and semitones are spaces between notes. So between C and D, there's an interval. Between C and E is a space. Between every note, regardless of how close the notes are, there's a space between. Once you have to move, there's a space there. And we use tones and semitones to guide us, to tell us what distance that space is. All right? Now, a semitone is moving from one note on the keyboard to the very next note. That's a semitone, or half of a tone. So when I move from one note and I go to the very next on the keyboard, that's a semitone. I've moved a semitone. Right? So if I play this note, let's start from here, C, right? And then I go, the very next note would be the black key, not the white, closest. All right, C. So if I play C, and then I play this note, which we'll find the name of later on, then I've played, when I play the second note, I've played that a semitone away from C. Right? So if I want to go a semitone upwards, going to your right from C, I have to play this note. I'll play C, and then I want to go up a semitone, I play this note. If I want to go up a semitone from this note, I want to play the note that, if I'm instructed to play the note that is a semitone higher from this note, I'll come to this one, because remember, very next. So here to here, very next, 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 etc. Simple, very next. All right, well, you know what a tone is. If semitone is one key to the very next, then a whole tone would be from one key to the second one after it. Okay, so I'm here. First one after it is this semitone. Second one after is this. So C to D is a tone because it's two movements. 1, 2. D to E is a tone because it's two movements. E to F is what? It's semitone because it's one movement. There's no black key between. So E to F is where we find a natural semitone, right? That's a natural semitone because that's how the keyboard is made, naturally, right? So that's a natural semitone, E to F. F to G is a tone because second one after. G to A, second one after. A to B, second one after. B to C, first one after. So that's a natural semitone as well. Okay? Natural semitone. So we say between E and F and B and C are found the natural semitones. Wherever the arrow goes, right? Between B and C and E and F are found the natural semitones in music. So anytime you see two notes on the staff, E and F, that's a semitone. B and C is a semitone. Anywhere, high, low, right? That's how it is naturally. So that's it for tones and semitones. All right? That's how we figure out tones and semitones. So, excuse me, if I'm asked what's the distance between C and E, if I'm asked what's the distance, what's the space, what's the interval, then I count. I can't count C because I have not moved. I'm one place, I'm at the same spot. So I cannot count one. I have to count when I start to move. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop at E, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Semitones, which equates to two tones. So it's 2 tones. That's the distance. All right, we'll do some more of this in another lesson. I will encourage you, if you don't have a keyboard, to get a diagram of a keyboard on a cardboard, a nice piece of cardboard, nicely done. You can decorate it, make it look special, right? And you can do this, because we'll do some more work writing in notes on it, so it will be helpful. Okay, so see you next time with the keyboards, so we can do some more work on tones and semitones or semitones. So this is Uncle Joe saying, take care of yourself, and see you on my next lesson. Bye.